Yeah. Welcome to Lockdown Leadership Series and gratitude to all the viewers who are part of this amazing show. As you are aware, and people who have joined us for the very first time, I just want you to know that this series was started to add a lot of value to all the viewers and people all around us so that people get a lot of value in unprecedented times. And today we have with us a very unique guest with whom we have started this New Age Leadership Series. And so I'll just brief you about him. He is a management consultant and he has worked in a big organization like Lafarge. It's an MNC organization and an organization like Tata Steel, where he had been working as an mining engineer, and also he has been a consultant for a lot of SMEs, small and medium entrepreneurs, and also he has kept a very unique thing alive in him. He is the only person who is not only an author, not only a trainer, but also a chairman and MD of Transformational School of Business Private Limited. And today's topic, what we are going to speak on is making impossible possible. Yes, you have listened it very right. Making impossible possible. And he is none other than my mentor, Mr. Navin Chaudhary. So, Naveen, welcome to the talk show. So, over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Pawan, for your very generous introduction. And it was always pleasure to be with you in your talk show. There was another talk show that you had few weeks ago, and it was a wonderful experience. And I'm sure people will like to come again and again in your talk show because the way you make the guest comfortable in your talk show, that's and you allow the people to speak out their mind, and you provide that kind of listening and a relation that's very special about you. And so all the best for your talk show and this leadership series. So thank you so
Yes.
much for the
So, sir,
opportunity.
yes. So, Naveen I have a very first question. Like, you are working on a very important mission, which is Mission Developed India. Can you share about it? What exactly is Mission Developed India, and how you have kept the flame alive for last 18 years? You have been through that ups and downs, and I always see you are super excited to add a lot of value to people all around you. In this lockdown, also, like, you have rolled out the session for a lot of people, helping a lot of entrepreneurs to come out of the situation. So, can you explain more about it to the viewers so that viewers come to know what exactly is Mission Develop India and about yourself, sir?
Thank you, Pawan. This is very close to my heart, Mission Developed India. And it has begun like when I was working with Lafarge Cement, number one multinational company during that time in building material. And somewhere I was finding that I was not doing sufficient work for the country. And thankfully, I got mentors like Dr. Giri Shankar, and then through him, landmark education, and realized that people can do wonderful work in their life if they work on their core competency and if they know the secret of success, the real root of success. So once I got the wisdom about that, and then I realized, okay, now I have the tools in my hand. Why not to do something challenging work? And then my mentor said that the size of a person is measured by his size of the goal and the size of his commitment. So I said, if the size of the goal is important, then why not to take a big size goal? And what can be more worthy than Mission Developed India? Because at that time, around 20 years ago, the country was struggling and was striving for becoming just a developing country. Why not to have the developed country as a status? And that mission was quite big. So that's how this mission has come. And the advantage of that is that once your goal is big, then naturally your thinking becomes big. The
Yes.
problem that most of us face is we think, let us first survive for a few years. Once we will have some money, comfortable money, then we will think big. But life doesn't work that way. The quality of mind is it's elastic. If you stretch it, it's going to really expand. But if you don't allow it to stretch and don't allow it to expand, then at the your age of choosing, you will not be able to do that. So therefore, at the beginning, so all the youngsters, if you are at the age of 15, 16, 18, 20, 30, start stretching your mind. Anything that you think today, it's possible. How? You may not be knowing now, but someone, some guide, some mentor will arrive. The moment you are ready, your mentor will reach you and they will guide you and you will get it. So never compromise with the big goal. So mission developed India was inside of that. And today, when I was talking this 18, 20 years ago, it was just only Dr. Kalam was talking or I was talking. But now slowly, especially after 2014, there has been a lot of very radical changes, transformative changes are happening, and we are finding that we are on track. And like our goal is now 2022. We are trying to impress upon the government that declare it as a bold statement that let us do it by 2022. And for that, if each one of us take just three action in that direction, we are 130 crore. Even if we consider 10% of people as active people, so 13 crore into 3, 39 crore steps we are talking about. What can stop us from becoming not only developed country but superpower? But Vishwaguru, anything is possible like that. So that's the purpose of that big goal. Yes, Papa. Over to you.
Yes, it's a bit hazy. Yes. So, yeah. So, as you were saying about Mission Develop India and the people you're talking about, youngsters. So, I have seen only 5% people invest their money, time, and energy for the growth of their being. So that 5%. So the people who are attending or going to listen to our talk show would be only 5% of the people who are going to invest their time, money, energy. So, sir, my second question would be, sir, like how your company, like you talk about crore valuation. How do you reach to that figure of 1,000 crore valuation? Can you elaborate more on
Yeah.
this?
Yes. Actually, I was never after money because that was never my. Otherwise, why should I have left the job to pursue my passion of making India developed or making people great? And I came to training field because I was never looking for comfort. I was looking for something really where my life can be worth lived for. So, how this money thing or turnover thing came? Very good question. Actually, one of the entrepreneur whom I was coaching, and I told him to write a big goal, and he said, "Okay, I want to have 1,000 crore company." And it was a challenge to me because my own company was not, and I was not even thinking of that. And then I thought, why not to have my own goal also? Because when I'm asking him anything is possible, then same thing is applicable to me. Is it possible to have 1,000 crore company for myself? I said, okay. So on that day, I have kept the goal for myself also, the 1,000 crore company. And the advantage of training him have happened that his turnover was hardly 2 crore at that time. I'm talking about 2005, 2006. Within 3 years' time, his net worth increased to 300 crore. So he has grown
Amazing.
naturally. If I am mentoring him, I am coaching him, I have grown. And not only 1,000 crore, but what I see is that the kind of invention that has been done, like the book that I will be going to talk when you will be asking the question, or the HRScore.in, it's much beyond that. It's a conservative valuation is 1,000 crore. And especially when you have such a big goal of mission developed India, and that's honest, there are two kinds of goal. One, which we normally say just for the sake of saying, and one for which you are going to live and die for. So if you say mission developed India, you live and die for it. Every week, if you are not writing an article, if you are not writing a book, sorry, you are not reading a book, you are not discussing it, you are not giving some donation, some service, you are not honest with mission developed India. Mission developed India, when you are struggling for your own survival, and at that time you are thinking about mission developed India, then mission developed India happens. And when that kind of passion and commitment is there, then 1,000 crore is a very small target, very small target. So anybody can achieve it.
Absolutely.
Just you have to have big
Yes.
goal. Yes, please.
Superb, sir. That was amazing. So, can you share more about, you have written a very comprehensive book, and I've been seeing you are very passionate about supporting a lot of individuals through that book. Can you born winner, so that audience really know about what you're talking about and how audience can be benefited through your book?
Yes, you're talking about this book. You are a born winner. Everybody should have one copy. Now, what has happened? The intention of writing this book was,
Yes.
again, that what is that one thing which can be so comprehensive that it can serve all the people from all age group. And there I found that I have so much of wisdom, but suppose tomorrow I'm not there, then who will train? Because I was basically a trainer. Who will train? Who will guide? Because the wisdom are at different places. Some wisdom are in Gita, and some community people say, "Oh, I won't read Gita." Some wisdom may be in Quran. People say, "I won't read Quran." Then some wisdom will be in some management book. No, no, I don't know how to read management book. I am not such an educated person. What to do? So what happened again? The secret of success is integrated. So from the childhood, whatever I have learned, till at 5 year age, what I've learned, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, 35, 40, 45, 48. When it was written in 2018, all the wisdom of these phases has been combined and put in this small book. So now this book is available for. So only when you are integrated, you are connected, you are not disconnected. And to get really integrated, your integrity is very important. What is your integrity? Integrity is you're honoring your word. So suppose you are connected with your word, then your relationship will not break. And if your relationship will not break, you can reclaim every part of your life. So from childhood to now, each and every one, you can have a good relationship and you can reclaim every assets of that. And that's how you have huge asset and net worth available with you.
So that was just like, audience, please go and get the book from Amazon. Like, you will be sharing the finest book written with. It's a call to action book. It is not only a book. There you can all your answer in this unprecedented time. So I will strongly recommend this book.
And even Hindi is
You
also
are
there.
born winner. Okay, now my next question is, what is your, since you have worked for multinational, trained a lot of people on transforming, is there any formula? This book is available in English as well as Hindi. You can check both, because when we talk about success, the recipe for success. So I want to know your formula for success and which are the important parameters which will really define success. So, can you share more about success?
Yeah. A little bit voice is cracking, but no problem. I know what you are asking. You are asking what is the secret of success?
Yes.
Okay. So, like this book is having 24 chapters. And with these 24 chapters, 30 questions are connected. And with these 30 questions, if you rate yourself, you will get your free score: integrity, team building, leadership. These are the three things which decide success. If you have integrity,
Okay.
like you honor your word, you can go ahead in life. If you have the team building capacity, like not alone. Most of the time we want to fight everything alone. In Hindi it is said, "Akela chana bhar nahi phorta." So, having one big goal is good. But if you think alone you can achieve it, I'm sorry. So if Mission Developed India is there or 1,000 crore company is there, whether Navin Chaudhary alone can achieve it, not possible. So, like team is needed. So each one of us should have at least 30 people team. Build it over a period of time. You can't have 30 people in one night, but start working on it. Have list on all those people with whom you are connected, related. You have matching of frequency. You can gel with it, and such people will become your team for life, your team for mission, your team for your goal. So this is the second criteria. And third is your leadership. Leadership is about your ability to create leaders. We are very good in creating followers because we feel very insecure. How can I create somebody who is more powerful than me? In fact, if see a father or see a mother, a parents, they are always happy when their children grow bigger, when the children become better, when they do much better than themselves, the parents become happy. Same is with trainer, same is with mentor, same with every good human being. Everybody feels good if they feel that the other person whom he has worked with, or who are associated with him, or who are working with him, is better than him. So, the passion should be to develop people who are better than me. So that's leadership. So these three things makes the success formula.
Leadership, team building, and integrity. So these are the three various parameters. And also he has shared about very important thing, which was known as having less of people, not 300 people. Like I admitted to a hospital, only two people were there. One of his best friend and one is wife. So these were the two people. None of the people were there when it was needed. So Navin ji shared about most important thing was you should have a 30 list where you are sharing important relationship, bonding with love, affection. You are about team building, leadership, and integrity. Is there any tool to measure that? Because a lot of people
Yeah.
like we have sattvic gun, rajasic gun, tamasic gun. So a lot of people have a variety of this gunas in ourselves. So is there any tool to measure this three things so that people they will come to know whether I have team building, I am integrity?
Yes.
So there has to be a thing to measure it. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. That is one of the best invention I can say. That its name is www.hrscore.in. Like civil score, each one of us know our financial health, our financial credibility. Similarly, as a human resource, what is our credibility? What is our integrity score? What is our team building score? What is our leadership score? Now, there is no tool in the world which measures these three things as accurately and as comprehensively as hrscore.in. So this invention, and this is connected with this book. So you know the score, And you also know that if I want to improve integrity, go to chapter 2. You want to improve team building, go to chapter 3. You want to improve leadership, go to chapter 4. So that way, it is integrated. And if this hrscore.in is spread all across world, so we have 700 crore population. Each one of us needs this HRS score. So you can imagine not only it will help us, but it can be exported. Like our honorable PM has given the clarion call of Atmanirbhar Bharat and export oriented Bharat. So, we will export this educational technology such that all the human beings in the world can be measured. Imagine that's the kind of technology we have, that we can measure the HRS score of everybody on this planet. Imagine the invention, imagine the power. Don't you think everybody in the world will like to collaborate with you? Give us the tools so that we can also measure and we can also improve. Imagine such things are with us, and I'm sure the government will collaborate with us and make it export oriented, and the whole world will go for it.
Yes, sir. Meantime, we will like to acknowledge our guests who have joined in. So we have Khushbu. Khushbu is my associate, and she's there. Khushbu, hi Khushbu. Thanks for being a part. Lalita, she's my wife. She's also a part. We have Dr. Kruti Trivedi. Hello, Dr. Kruti Trivedi. Thank you so much for joining, be a part of this amazing session. So, thank you so much to be a part of this. If you have any questions, or like if you're facing any challenge or any unprecedented situation, so we are here to So Khushbu is saying that that's great to know that we can measure all the three. We have Manish joining. Good evening, Manish. Thank you so much to be a part of this show. So so we have
Pawan, the voice is little cracking. Can you chat, right? Can you write on this so that I can answer? Yes, Pawan.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir. So now in this current scenario, sir, in this current scenario of uncertainty, sunrise industry and a lot of people are into sunset industry. So what they should do and what they should control, because this is a very unprecedented are into survival mode. They are not feeling so great about the motivation is not working. People are
Yeah.
unable to handle this unprecedented situation. So can you share more about this?
Yes, yes. This is a very important question. Like you have said, sunset industry, and I have example with me when I was working with Tata's, and in 1990s, I joined the Tata Mines in 1992. During that time, the economic upheaval was going on, and during that time, the Tata Steel, which was its core line, they had also cement business. They had also many other business, textile, like paint division, and other division, tubes division, etc. So all the divisions were there. What they did was that when the economic upheaval was going on, then they thought of what is that which is our core competency? What is that we are known for? Then they say, okay, let us save steel. And why not to hive off cement division? And they sold this to Lafarge Cement. That's how I shifted from Tata Cement to Lafarge Cement. So Tata Cement was hived up. So what happened? These are the upheaval when it takes place. This whole 1 year that is going on under this new unpredictable situation and uncertain situation, this is one kind of economic journey. And in that, each and every industry is looking at that what is our core competency. Let us work in that. Go away, do away with those things which we have invested because we had surplus, we had people, we had time and energy, we have invested, but this is the time to. So what happens? Those are taken over by other companies, which is their core companies. For example, for Lafarge Cement, it was their core competency. They are the number one in building material, so they took over. So similarly, readjustment will take place. A lot of merger and acquisition will take place. So this is not the. I will say we must not see it as a bad time. It's a tough time. It's a difficult time. It's a challenging time, but it's an opportunity also. Huge opportunity for the industries. So the big corporate, they can look for the merger and acquisition, realignment of the things. And what happened? Tata Steel bounced back very powerfully with their focus on software. So the TCS, Tata Consultancy Services, where market capitalization is now in the more than 5 lakh crore. It's one of its flag bearer now. So what they have realigned themselves, and now Tata is at the top. Similarly, Birla also thought of. They have whatever was there. They have started integrating their businesses so that they become the force. So that's how it's a real opportunity for each one of us. So I will suggest, and even the small entrepreneurs, I will suggest them. This is the time, the golden time that we got. So look, step back, look up, calm down, look at the face of the situation, analyze the things, see where they are doing the best, and then focus and plan for next 10, 20 years. It's a golden opportunity for you and everybody. Just trust that it is for the betterment of all the hardworking people. So I'm sure all the sunset industry would get up. And plus, I will tell you that if that is their core competency, they should not leave it. They may change design, they may change some, they do some restructuring, but they should not leave it because it's a lot of time, energy, money they have invested. So either they hive off to somebody, give to somebody, sell it off, that's okay, but they must monetize it at the appropriate time. It may not be the right time to monetize, but they must start working in that, and slowly within 1 to 2 years time they will be again at the top. Another thing that I will, because this audio is coming little, this thing you can chat, but in the meantime, one more question that you were asking was the luxury business, what to do with that. Yes, this was also one of the question you wanted to. In the luxury business also, like, okay, suppose you are a doctor, you are in health business, and you thought to uh, diversify into some other business, which was the luxury part of it. Okay, you can come back, focus on health and fitness, basic health, but as soon as the economy will bounce back, you can always have your luxury business back. It's not going to change. Civilization is going to go forward. It's never going to go backward. I will give you an example. Take the example of barber. For first 3 months, uh, they were out of business. They were not having any job. But when they came back, then one barber which was charging 250 rupees, now he's charging 750 rupees, and we give them. And we are happily giving because yeah, we understand that he is doing all those PPE and this and that. So the point is that you are not going to go out of business. Yes, it may be a setback for luxury, for some fashion or fad oriented business, but at that time, your job is to keep the basic straight such that your fundamental is good, your value creation is good. Because if value creation is not good, you can't grow. So this is the time to analyze. This is the time to do R&D, and this is how you can make your product still better,
Okay, sir.
world class.
Can you share more about your
Pardon? Yes,
Can
please.
you, yes, sir. Are you able to hear me, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Can you share more about your program, sir? Your signature program, which is going to benefit entrepreneurs who are not in a position to visualize or not in a great frame of mind, and they are stuck somewhere in life which is not working, whether vasuli is not happening, whether sales is not happening, or the operation is not working. So
very right. Thanks, Pawan. This is a very important
speak,
question.
communicate to his and all.
Yes, yes. This is a very
Yes.
important question because, as you have rightly said, this is a signature program. Like, very rarely this program happens because most of the time I am focusing on research and development and Mission Developed India. So, a program where I go live with training is very rare, once or twice in a year or so. So, this program is starting with the title Making Impossible Possible from 12th September, and it will continue up to 10th October. It includes 8 sessions where between 5 to 5:30 every Saturday, which is starting from this Saturday, every Saturday and Wednesday, we will have session live and then some assignment. Because like it is said, the success formula is 1% inspiration and 99% is perspiration. So this can work as an inspiration, but finally this has to be put into practice. And this can be put into practice when somebody is there behind you. Some mentor is there who can ask you what happened, what did you do, what is your goal, whether you have reached, such that you develop these practices like these 3 skills for these over a period of uh, 1 month. It becomes second nature of yours, so that you become habituated to these productive behaviors, so that this integrity, team building and leadership, your HRS score that you get, these all things are at the higher momentum. And then whatever you have thought of realizing the goal in next 10 years, you can achieve in 5 years. 5 years you can achieve in 2 years. So it's a very much possible. So this program is starting, and I think you have already given the link to that. So people should go and register there. And any support you can they can ask you or me. The number I think is there, and we will support.
So that's all, ladies and gentlemen. Today we had Navin Chaudhary ji at our show, and I will strongly recommend his program, The Making of Anything Possible, Impossible Possible. So he brings diverse experience, and the kind of trainer or management consultant he is, he will not only make your life very easy, you will really the way the example he gave from 2 crore to 300 crores, and he has transformed various people. They were in a position, they were in crisis situation, and they overcame that barrier and broke that barrier. And his mission is to really help our country, and by helping small and medium entrepreneur, which is more than 10 crore to 15 crore in number. If all 10 crore people, because these are the people who provide highest employability to all the people, so helping small and medium entrepreneur is very important. So friends, do register. I'm sharing the link right away. Also, it is been shared again. Going to reshare, and also share it with a lot of people. And this program is going to start on 12th of September. and it will be there for 1 year, 1 month. And Naveen is going to support you by all the things. We have videos, we have books, we have everything for you, provided you should have that burning flame inside you that you want to be part of your success journey. So, any lasting comment, Naveen ji? Lasting comments. We have
Yes,
overshot
thank
our
you
time.
for yes, thank you for that opportunity to give me the last line, because I wanted to say that, some of the things, inspiring things about Warren Buffett is, you must have heard the name Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is the owner of Berkshire Hathaway, and the price of his one share is, just few days back we were having this question. It's 2.4 crore rupees. And just to give you a frame of reference, Reliance, our own Indian, the best company or richest person who owns that, that one share is say 2,000 rupees. So where is one share 2,000 rupees? Here 2.4 crore. Now how Warren Buffett is reaching this? Another thing I will tell you about Warren Buffett. That is what I have sent on my group also. That lunch with Warren Buffett will cost you $3.5 million. So if you are staying with him for half an hour or so, $3.5 million. Why? None of our Indians are uh, of that league. Why not two? I wish some of you, at least I'm really in the race. I tell you that some Indians should be in the race of that. I will be, my lunch will also be priced that or better than Warren Buffett. Why not? Because Warren Buffett, I will tell you in brief, the secret of his success is he is following Gita in toto, at least the essence of Gita. We talk Gita, we work with Gita, we gift Gita, we don't implement the Gita. That is the problem. So that person is doing that. He lives a very simple life, but he observes people very well. So who can give you the secret of success? Not those who have achieved a $1 billion company. No, because he is focused in achieving $1 billion. He has not observed the people. He has not got time to analyze the people. He has got time to work on that. Who will give you? Warren Buffett. Why he lives in the simple life, in spite of having so much, so that he can analyze the company, he can analyze the organization, he can analyze the people. So be like a Warren Buffett, learn from him, and go beyond him. That's my request.
So that was Mr. Navin Chaudhary. Do tune in on Saturday, that is 12th. We have an MD doctor who is going to enlighten us for the hair, how to pamper and nurture your hair. And do share with all your relatives. A lot of ladies are facing hair issue. So do tune in on 12th of September at 8 p.m. Till then, have a nice time and do join our program on 12th of September of Naveen Chaudhary ji, where the making of impossible possible, and you will achieve all your success. He is a good trainer and an amazing consultant, wherein he will be there, he will handhold you, and he will give you the real success of mantra. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you, Pawan. Thanks a lot. May God bless you.
Yeah.
And may God bless everybody who joined.